Okay, so we are waiting for John Green to come to the room, and we are going to be doing an interview with him, which is one of the super special things that I talked about that were secrets, but I'm really, really excited and really nervous. My dad over there, and he's starting to set up the equipment and I'm really nervous and really excited for the interview. So here's how it went.
Yeah. And do you like, did you go on the Dumbo ride?
Not yet.
No?
It's coming.
Yeah, but I'm going to go on Spooky Mountain again because when me and my dad were in the car, my dad said I was a tiger body next to him, and I thought I was a diaper body.
That's very funny, because tiger and diaper kind of sound the same.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I was at the EDU panel where I got to tell you that you were one of my favorite teachers, like you mentioned earlier, and it made you tear up a little bit. I honestly thought it was a really big deal at the time, but now that I followed you a lot more on social media, I think that you do it a lot.
Because I cry so much?
And it wasn't such a unique thing. Do you think having that empathy and having such strong feelings make you a better writer, teacher, or dad?
That's a good question. I mean, I hope it makes me a better dad. Like, I think the biggest challenge with being a parent is patience. Is being able to listen and to be patient and to kind of take the time. Like, people always talk about quality time with their kids, but the truth is, like, there's a lot of value in quantity time, in just being there and being present, and that can be challenging. In many ways for a parent. But I think empathy is, one of the keys to writing. You obviously have to know how to use words, and you have to think about how language works in people's minds when they read and everything, but you also have to be able to feel with them and for them. And certainly I think that empathy is for me at least, like, it's the most important part about being a person. Like, it's the biggest privilege of being a person, but also the biggest responsibility. So I do cry a lot, but I also feel happy a lot. Like, I don't just feel people's pain. Actually, I'm not sure that that's true, to be honest with you. That's an interesting question.
I thought that video was going to be a little controversial. I wasn't sure how it was going to be received, but I got a lot of people in the comments replying, like, I used to be a person who said, let's all just be people.
I did too, and I changed my mind on that because it makes so much sense
It
that
does, yeah.
a label that you apply to yourself becomes a big part of your personality and who you are. And this doesn't actually specifically, and I've noticed that this doesn't specifically are with, like, sexuality labels or gender labels that you apply to yourself. It can also be with personality labels, like if you label yourself as, like, an emo person, but versus other people labeling you as an emo person, and if you label yourself that way, then it can become a part of your personality, and if you enjoy labeling yourself that, then you can be that.
I definitely agree.
Like, it's very interesting how your videos seem like they were originally focused on, like, sexuality labels that you put on yourself, but they also apply to all sorts of labels.
No, definitely. I tend to talk about sexuality because since I am LGBTQ, it's kind of on the forefront of my mind a lot. I'm put in a lot of situations every day where I'm, like, reminded of my sexuality and things like that. So that's kind of why I've liked so much about those things. But the issues, you're super right, can transcend to other things totally.
I finally met someone my size. Jeez. I don't know anyone. At first, everyone's taller than me.
How's it going? Good, brother. How you doing? Really good to see you. Really good to see you.
I was the shortest person in my class.
Me as well.
Good job, Presley. Good job.
We saw you at the panel yesterday.
This is what I wanted. Turtle time. Turtle time. It's quick time event. Turtle time. Quick time event. iPad style.
Where's the one with, like, 70
Quick time event. iPad style. Da, 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 da. There we go. Pow. Quick Quick time event, smacking people around. And turtle time's over! So we're in the expo hall for the featured creator thing, so it's a little more chill in here right now. There's not as many people running around. So Presley's gonna try out a couple of the booths that had some cool stuff.
Okay, so here is the very amazing emoji ball pit. There are these yellow balls that have the emojis on them, and I'm very excited to check them out. For some reason, I'm talking like Sabrina. In a bowling ball, and it was really, really cool and really fun, and I had a lot of fun doing that, so very awesome. Today was definitely one of my favorite days ever at VidCon. It was super duper amazing. I did an interview with John Green and an interview with Mardell, and we met all sorts of amazing people when the expo hall was closed for all access passes, and the bright yellow ones only. So we were able to go in there, and we met Rhett and Link and some members of the Pixel Pack, LD Shadow Lady and Yami. And we met Charles Trippy and Shay Carl and Ellie Speed back to back to back, all in like 5 minutes, and I got to meet everyone that I was watching and inspired me to start doing daily videos, and I get to tell all of them how much they inspired me. And I got pictures with Shay Carl and Char, and it was just a really great time, and I really enjoyed being able to meet everyone that inspired me to start daily vlogging, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. And then at the 9 o'clock party, the really late party, we met Ricky Pointer, and it was just an absolutely great time. And I had a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.